Welcome to the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day. Today's tip: how to have healthy conflict at work. Conflict is uncomfortable. There is no way around it. However, research suggests that, contrary to intuition and conventional beliefs, conflict can actually be healthy at work if it is performed in the right way. Author and organizational consultant Patrick Lencioni identifies the absence of conflict as one of the 5 dysfunctions of a team. Conflict permits different ideas and solutions to emerge through disagreement. If people hold back their opinions, it may allow them to continue feeling safe, but may not serve the larger organization. Systems survive and thrive when a diversity of perspectives are considered. Systems become rigid and outdated when thinking is too homogeneous. However, in order for conflict to be productive and not destructive, there must be a foundation of trust. Lencioni identifies the absence of trust as the foundational and first dysfunction of a team. A culture of trust creates a container of safety around conflict. Individuals feel comfortable expressing disagreement when they know they will not be reprimanded, punished, criticized, or ostracized for doing so, but rather celebrated for their courage and contribution. As Lencioni says, when we have trust, conflict becomes nothing but the passionate pursuit of truth. How to support healthy conflict through a culture of trust. Leaders can establish the conditions for healthy conflict to occur by letting people know that it is okay to disagree. In fact, disagreement is encouraged when it is done skillfully. Here are some ways leaders can normalize and build a culture of healthy conflict and disagreement. 1. Model the behavior you wish to teach. Encourage others to speak up when they disagree with your own ideas. For example, in a meeting. 2. Then reinforce others for speaking up. For example, through verbal praise. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on this. I'm really glad you felt courageous enough to share your opinions. 3. If appropriate, continue to model the process of engaging in healthy disagreement. I see your point, but I actually see it from a different perspective. The way I see it is, what do you think about this? What do others here think? In a container of trust and safety, conflict becomes a collaborative journey to deeper truth and innovation. If you are trying to create a container of trust and safety with a peer or supervisor, 1. Set the context before engaging in conflict. Ask if the other person has a few minutes to talk. Tell them you'd like to share your thoughts on something. 2. Underline the fact that you care about your relationship with them, as well as the success of the team, before jumping into the conversation. Establish that you're on the same team. This helps lower defenses and, quite literally, activates neurobiological circuits involved in trust and safety. 3. Express your viewpoints. If you've established a container of safety, you don't need to sugarcoat. Say what you really think and feel. 4. Encourage the other person to express their own opinions and disagreement. With this context set up, you are more likely to make conflict constructive rather than destructive. That's it from Inc. Check back tomorrow morning for another tip from Inc.